goes because I have to account for it, and I'll tell you, there's no fat in the budget.
I did figure it out, by the way, just so that you know, the logistics. 15 people a week, if that is the maximum that it stays at. If 15 people were to put $20 in a week, we would have more than enough to pay the bills. And there would be a little bank account building. But if there's more than 15 people, that even gets easier. I just want y'all to be aware, logistically speaking. You know, it is what is. Please, speak your mind. If you're angry, if you're sad, if you're whatever, you just have a comment. If not, we're going to meditate.
You know, I would actually like to say a little bit of something because we're talking.
Come up here, please. So you can sit in my chair.
Okay. Wow, I get to sit in the big boy seat. Okay, I do have a little bit of something to say. We're talking about logistics here and logistics of running a nonprofit organization, of running a community, and we're talking a lot about money, which is very important. The other thing that's very important that we haven't mentioned is volunteers. We have a lot of programs going. Not too many that we can't handle, but we have a lot of programs going. And it takes a community to run one program, much less 4 or 5. And, you know, the other logistical thing that really does need to change is we need help, guys. You know, I give so much kudos to Crystal Lee because I made announcements, I sent out emails, I made personal phone calls begging and pleading on the phone about coming to separate clothes upstairs. For over a month I did this, and no one came, not even for an hour. And Crystal Lee came the other day, and she spent all day here, and she did all of the clothes. 2 weeks, okay.
2 times in 2 weeks.
2 times in 2 weeks. She did all of the clothes herself. And I've really got to give her kudos for that because I am just so grateful. But keep that in mind as well. You know, as we're looking at where we want to go or how we want to create from this point forward. You know, I ask you guys, and Ina had said this to me yesterday, but I had already thought it inside. I ask you guys to really go inside, really meditate on this, and see what commitment you're willing to give. You know, what time commitments you're really willing to give to this, because I will tell you, it takes a community to do this. You know, and all of you have helped at some point or another, and I'm so grateful for all the help that you guys give. But we need help on a regular basis. We need regular help on a constant basis. And that's not saying that you have to devote your entire life down here. You know, that's not what I'm saying. But if you have an hour, come and sort clothes. If you have the availability, you know, come and work the benefits. If you have the availability, give Badam a call and say, hey, is there anything that needs to be taken in Atlanta? Or give me a call. Is there anything that needs to be taken anywhere? Is there anything that I can do? Because there is always stuff that we need help with, whether we make announcements about it or not. So that's the only thing I want to say is just really go inside and, you know, really think about what your commitment is. What can you put into this that we can make this the most amazing, you know, spiritual community that we can.
Just quickly, and this goes along with what I know Badam's philosophy is, and that is, don't do it for Badam. Don't do it to support Badam.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, whatever you choose to do it for your own self. Do it for your soul, your heart, your spirit, the oneness, the gratification for your own being. Do it from your own inner guidance. That's the only thing that is going to work. It will put you in connection with Source and in the flow. So don't do it for him. Don't do it for Om2Om. Don't do it for the program. you are doing it for that, stay home. Bottom line, stay home. Do it because you're doing it for you. Because everything you do for you anyway. Whether you realize it or not. The mind will tell you, oh, I'm doing it for this or I'm doing it for that. Ultimately, you're doing it for yourself. You're just not being honest. So when you check in with how you want to help and how you want to volunteer, or if you want to, do it because it's coming from your heart, from your soul, your deepest inner guidance. And let that be your guide, and nothing else. None of the words, none of the pictures, none of the whatever, I am saving the world, bull. The only person you can save, the only person you can do anything about is you. And that's the only person you're responsible for. So anything else is a lie. Get off of it. We're done. And I'm leading Monday night meditations.
Like that?
Baby, what do you have to say on the matter?
Well, Ian pretty much gave my speech, but with a lot more passion than I probably would have. So the only thing I have to say is just that this is not in any way a sad day. You know, there's opportunities here to create whatever you want to be created. If this ain't it, great. If this is it, then great, do it. But this is a moment of evolution, of change. There's no sadness here. Things die every day. Things are born every day. I'm excited to see what's going to be next. And whatever it is, it's going to be better because it's not going to involve 20 bags of clothes in my history.
Go in the damn hallway to go to the bathroom.
Exactly.
Y'all ready to meditate? Let's kick back. St. Joseph Carrie Underwood. So let's just shut your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths. I know the mind is racing. And again, maybe I don't. Let the words of this song start our service.
These are the days of the open hand. They will not be the last. Look around now. These are the days of the beggars and the choosers. This is the year of the hungry man. Whose place is in the past, hand in hand with ignorance and the timid excuses. The rich declare themselves poor, and most of us are not sure if we have too much, but we'll take our chances, 'cause God stops keeping score. I guess somewhere along the way, He must have let us all down to play. The turn is back, and all God's children crept out the back door. It's hard to love. There's so much to hate, hanging on to hope when there is no hope to speak of, and wounded skies above. Say it's much too late. Or maybe we should all be praying for time. This is the year of the empty hand. Oh, you hold on to